Greetings, YouTube. For the purposes of the background of this video, this game is going to start off as the background, but it's going to be my YouTube channel that I kind of just have in the background for the majority of this. This is one of those few videos I can actually post on my social media accounts because, personally, like, people know I have a YouTube channel, and they support me, I suppose, in that endeavor. But if you watch me break down anything about this game and you don't play this game, it's like looking at the most confusing foreign language you've ever seen. So I'll have people who subscribe to my channel, and I know they're never going to watch a single video I post. It isn't because they don't want to support me, but it would be like watching something that you literally don't understand. It's like alien to you in a certain degree. It's like out of this world. And so for those of you who have only watched this video because you clicked on my Facebook post or Twitter or whatever, I just want to say thank you, because this was an experiment that had almost no chance of success about 6 years ago. I had called off an engagement to somebody that I cared about deeply, but I knew that in my heart we were not right for each other. And 6 months later, she was walking down the aisle with somebody else, and she confirmed my prayer that she would find somebody that was better for her than I was. But I did not have somebody to walk down the aisle to 6 months later. I had a lot of time on my hands and pockets of time in between teaching, whether that was the holiday break or spring break or especially the summer months, where I didn't have a purpose in my life. And I love my family, and I would visit my family, and I would visit friends, but I wanted something else, something that I could also get back into creating content for, because I loved being a college student. I loved turning in assignments. I loved getting feedback. But when you do that, you're paying thousands of dollars to work for free. That's part of why college is such an expensive investment, because you aren't getting paid cash for your assignments. You're getting a grade that gets you to the next class, then hopefully a degree that gets you a job, and so on and so forth. So the thing about YouTube is it's all self-assignment. So part of those assignments, as I darken the screen to pull up my YouTube page, part of those assignments come from the community. I have people who contact me every day looking for ways to submit videos and ideas, and they know that on this channel, I will essentially be able to help them out. And it was this week when I was on a live broadcast. Shout out XXR25, one of my many incredible moderators that oftentimes saves me from a day of exhaustion by broadcasting at night, even for just a half an hour. A lot of people don't know I broadcast every night because, again, if you come on by and you don't care about the game and you see me playing it and talking it, you're going to lose interest so fast. But I still have people like that I went to high school with, like Mr. Samuel Kleinkol, shout out Sam, or Mr. Nate Belt, or others who come by, Matt McLean, who are former students, and they still want to say hi even though they don't know what's going on. And that's amazing. But I'm also not naive enough to know that sometimes, even if they're just drinking water or Hawaiian Punch, because there's also going to be people who watch this video who don't have the legal drinking age, and I say don't rush that. You've got the rest of your life to make adult decisions, but they play some kind of drinking game, even if it's just water, where maybe if I make a pun, they'll take a drink, or if I'll tell an analogy, or if I get knocked out in a fight. You know, there are a number of ways you can play the Prof Hoff drinking game. But it's kind of fun, and it gives you the perfect amount of fame, because it allows me the chance to hear from people from all over the world, and yet I've never gone to a single grocery store or even an event and been recognized. Because outside of this incredibly small community, that's a special community, but it's a very niche community, people don't know what this is. They don't know who I am. And that's how I prefer it. Because I don't envy people who are so famous like Mr. Beast that they can't go anywhere without being mauled by fans. That would be a nightmare to me. That would cause me more anxiety than anything that can happen in terms of fights in the game, even Battlegrounds or Alliance War, for those of you who know what the heck that is. So I wanted to end this video a couple of ways. First, I wanted to say that the best part of my channel that's been the most expected has been to bless others. I have been able to meet fans. I've signed autographs. I've taken selfies. I have been asked to give shout outs to people who had great report cards. Obviously, I've done a lot of birthday greetings. I did a video dedicated to someone's dog that passed away once, and they submitted photos and videos, and they wanted me to just talk over it and give some love to this person, and I did that. I've made a lot of community posts, unfortunately, honoring people who've passed on from the community. It's not unfortunate to make the post. It's just unfortunate, obviously, that that happens, but that's a part of life. And I've even been asked to send videos to fans in like China or Japan who were doctors and who would watch me on their iPad in between surgeries when they took their 3 a.m. lunch break. And one of them once came back, and I'm so mad at myself for not saving the video, but I was kind of flattered but uncomfortable when you see a group of like Asian doctors you don't know who fangirl over you and get so excited when I sent them like a webcam video just thanking them for watching because they had a little group of them that played the game. But like, how cool is that, right? That's the most amazing thing possible. And so I get to do that again at the end of this video. And you can see 14,000 videos. I have only done this because of you all. And I have been able to, with the revenue of this, buy a house for my partner Israel and her kids to make sure that they have a place that they can call their own for hopefully the rest of their life. I have been able to pay off my first house, which is too small for a family to live in, but perfect for one person, which is going to be what my mom takes over. And so she never has to worry about living in a car or any other place that is rent controlled to the point that it's out of control and suddenly she's paying double her utilities or her rent, because my dream is to give back to my family and this community, and the revenue that you all have donated has allowed that to be possible. I don't look at it as my money. I look at it as money that I get to use to bless others, and I shouldn't touch it, except for taxes, because Uncle Sam will want to touch it, and it's a very important lesson to put some aside every paycheck for that, or else you will be in deep trouble and deep regret and even despair. Kids, if you're watching this, taxes are important. As you get to be an adult, just plan for them. It's one of those adulting parts, as they say, that's not the most fun, but it is necessary. And so I'm going to darken the screen because the last thing I want to do, and I'm actually going to put my own webcam up for this, because when I was a kid, I dreamt of being able to bless other kids when I became an adult. Like, I always thought it was so cool that adults gave back to kids. I loved when there would be guest speakers in my classroom, where we'd have assemblies where like an alumni came in and they grabbed the microphone and they were telling people about their cool job that they did and how important the elementary school or middle school or high school or whatever was to their experience. And so there is a kid named Josiah Gonzalez who turns 12 today. And he has watched a couple of my YouTube videos and he wants to do YouTube. And I tell people, even if they dislike my channel, I made a video about that today on my channel. Hey, use that dislike as motivation to make your own channel that's better than mine. I don't care if you're better. I'll support you. I know I can be the McDonald's of content. I can put out a ton of stuff fast and feed people, and I'm never going to say that McDonald's is a filet mignon. But I am going to take pride in the fact that it feeds a lot of people quickly, and I know my role, and most importantly, I know what I'm not. And so if you want to be something I'm not, go for it. I'm going to support you all the way. But Josiah, you're 12 years old. This is dedicated to you. You met my mom briefly, and you have blessed her with kindness and support, and I want to bless you with kindness and support by ending this video dedicated to you. Who knows how many people are going to see it, but hopefully it'll bless you. And even if you just make one person's day, even if you just get one view on a video, it's worth it if you can reach out and make that impact. And so I pray that this video does that. Josiah Gonzalez, happy birthday once again. I hope it's the best one ever. 12 is a cool number. And thank you for the support, everybody on this channel. 14,000 videos. Who would have thought it was possible? And yet, thanks to you all, you've made it. Thanks for watching.